All right, so here I am at the Boulder Creek Trailhead, the Wind River Range of Wyoming. It's early October. We're expecting nighttime lows to be in the 20s, and I'm going for a 7-day trip solo. I have a huge pack, has 7 days of food, a bear canister, and plenty of clothes to keep me warm. So it's not an ultralight expedition, but super excited. It's a beautiful morning, blue skies, and let's hope it stays that way. So I'm about 2 miles into the trail now, and I realized I'm pretty positive I forgot to lock my van. I'm on a 7-day trip. I'm not going back to check. I've done a good climb. You can see where I started way down there. Starting to get into some thin air. I'm not used to it, coming from West Virginia. Every time I feel like this, get that Rocky Mountain high, reminds me of a time when I was 16. A friend and I had gone to the Tetons to backpack, and we had a pack. It was heavier than what I'm wearing right now. And the first day we were just blitzing the mountain. We were going up these steep switchbacks, and after a while we caught up to this family on the switchbacks above us. They had this really cute little daughter, and we were kind of smiling back and forth at each other for a while, and gosh, I was looking up at her to smile and flirt, and I got so dizzy and lightheaded from the thin air I fell off the trail. I fell off the trail. I caught myself with my hands. I caught the edge of the trail. It was hanging there. It wasn't so steep I would have fallen to my death, but it was extremely embarrassing. And yeah, I think we took a break. I sat down, caught my breath, and I let that girl go on ahead so I didn't have to face her anymore. It's pretty embarrassing. Never forget that. Well, here we are, 6 miles in. We made it to Lake Ethel. Taking a lunch break. Got some cashews and pecans and some kind of granola bars, fried mango. It's beautiful up here. That was a good climb for me. The thin air really hurt my calves, but definitely worth it. So after lunch and rehydrating, I'm gonna probably try and push another 4 miles to Lake Christina. actually is about 9 miles from Trailhead. Found the first good site I've seen the whole way. It's pretty heavily used. There's a little trash in the fire pit, unfortunately. But it's sheltered from dead trees, although there are some dead trees. It seems sheltered from the wind. On the lake, it's beautiful. Looks like it'll get good morning sunlight, and I'll get quite a bit this evening. So I'm ready to stop. I'm really happy. It was a great day. Yeah, I feel like I've even started to acclimate to the thin air, which sounds crazy, but I'll take it. Just had some beef jerky, get some protein going, and I'm going to head down to the lake and do a little fishing before I set up camp. I think I have a couple hours of daylight. So. Breaking camp this morning. Have a little bit of humidity in the air. Got some condensation in the tent last night. Rain fly, condensation on the inside of it. I shook it out really well, beat on it. You can see off in the distance the weather. It's not looking as pretty today, but maybe the sun will burn this off. Let's hope. Kind of have everything sprawled out right now. Shook out the tent. I don't think anything's really going to dry in this weather. These overcast skies are a little troubling. Yesterday was beautiful, perfect, blue skies, even almost a little too warm. And last night was a little too warm, really. Today, I'm on the Highline Trail. I'm doing a section of it. Never been on it before. And I'm up in a bunch of snow. It's beautiful. Someone's been up here on a horse since the last snow. But I just had a few flurries. I'm out here by myself. I'm kind of wondering if I'm making a mistake. You know, if we got a heavy snow and it covered the trail, I wouldn't know where the hell I was, honestly. I have a compass and a map, but it could be rough. I have enough food and fuel for a few days. I'm just gonna forge on though, I decided, and hope that fortune favors the bold. So, wish me luck. Sometimes the trail comes to a big creek crossing and snowing, it's cold, and I'm going to do it. Taking my boots off too. reason I'm wet and it started snowing again. I got up so high, I don't know where I'm at, maybe getting close to 10,000 feet. The trail is just totally snowed in completely. It might be a deal breaker for my journey up into the higher mountains. But snow's coming down pretty good right now, and I just decided to shelter under spruce trees. There's the trail, and we're just at about 10,000 feet, if that. And I would have another 1,000 feet to gain, and so I'm okay. I'm turning back. Here we go, heading back. Okay, so I lied. I just couldn't resist seeing what was up around the next corner, and I'm just gonna keep walking and, you know, hope for the best. So let's go check it out. I just couldn't resist. After working so hard to get up here, and after yesterday being so crappy, the sun's actually trying to burn off the haze, and I'm so close to this upper back country. So close to the tree line. I just have to go check it out. So let's hope for the best. Now there's a view I would have missed out on if I hadn't come on up the trail. Oh, it's beautiful up here. Post holing in the snow. Not fun. Not fun at all. Trail, there's a trail. It's just a shallow indention. Well, that was a tough mile, I tell you what, in post hole, and I think that was only a mile. Felt like 4. But yeah, this is why I drove from West Virginia, to see some stuff like this. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Words couldn't describe it. I'm the only one out here. Some game tracks in the snow. Oh yeah, I'm about to come to the intersection of the CDT. Still not sure if I'm gonna do Hat Pass. There's a lot of snow up here. It's about 1 foot deep, post holing, crusty top. It's pretty rough, but yeah, baby, beautiful. Wandering around up here, kind of lost. I mean, it'd be hard to get totally lost, but the trail's completely snowed over, and obviously it's snowing. Not quite whiteout conditions, but they have this trail has blazes every once in a while. Not often enough, if you ask me, but especially in conditions like this where you can't see the trail. But I saw this, boom, boom, an ancient trailblaze. And I'm back on track for now. Well, it sure is pretty out. I think that's Hat Pass, pretty sure. And I don't know how I'm gonna stay on the trail through there. There's no trees to blaze. I think I'll just go for it. Try and get down the other side in case this is a doozy of a storm, as they say. So here we go. Pretty socked in out here. About halfway up the pass, post holing. Every once in a while you find a nice deep one. Go up to your thigh or something. I'm getting there. I think hopefully the other side of this pass is south facing, and the trail that's there will hopefully have been melted a little bit and give me some indication of where to go. Otherwise I'm just gonna bomb drop that sucker straight down. Yeah, we get down from this high elevation as fast as possible. Just gotta get over this pass. So, got the pure whiteout conditions. I should have turned back this morning like I said I was. Climbing this pass, just kept going and going and going. And, you know, my legs started falling down in between the rocks deeper and deeper. And my boots and socks and pants were soaking wet. My toes are freezing right now. So I am doing exactly what I didn't want to do this morning, what I was scared of. I'm sheltering in place under a rock, a slightly overhanging boulder in my tent. I built a kind of a snow wall really quick to block some of the wind, and I took off everything I was hiking in that was wet and put on every piece of clothing that I have. Yeah, I'm cold and I need the sun to come out so I can get the hell out of here. That's what I'm looking at, folks. I'm hunkered down. We are in a total whiteout here. Bummer. This was my camp last night. It's a wintry wasteland now. I'm heading back down. It's my only chance. I got to get down off this mountain. Holy crap. I made it down off Hat Pass through deep, deep snow. Oh, I found the trail. I was wandering around here in the tree line, wandering through the woods looking for the trail. I found it. I just stepped on it. Thank God. So my feet are a block of ice. Oh, I'm just gonna keep walking today. I'm just gonna keep walking to lose elevation. That's all I can do. And hope another snowstorm doesn't hit. Yep, I could be laying up there in my tomb right now. That's where I was. That's where I'm going. Whew. So that lake is not my trailhead. I still have to do another 3.5 miles to get to my van from there, but look, there's no snow on the ground at least. Oh, I can't tell you how hard today was. Last night I was thinking that I made the worst decision of my life and that I might die. This morning I got out of the tent, it was like all or nothing. You know, I knew that I was so cold that if I made a mistake, any mistake, you know, I was gonna die, period. You know, slip and fall in a creek, and I crossed many of them. Dead, done. Everything I have is wet right now. But you know, I persevered. You know, I was post-holing thigh deep this morning, coming out of Hat Pass. It sucked. I mean, I was on edge, totally on edge. But it all worked out. And heading on down off the mountains, you know, it wasn't a 7-day trip I thought it would be, but hey, you don't always get what you want. Snow came in on me, kind of ruined the trip. Even the tree line hiking trails are totally covered with snow after that storm. So yeah, hey, I made a go of it, and I came out on the right side of the ground. I'm still breathing, still smiling, so super happy to be alive. Once again, the mountains have taught me. What did they teach me this time? They gave me a new perspective on life. You know, when I was up there last night, all I could think about was my daughter, my 8-year-old daughter. Before I left, on this trip, she asked me why I need to go out west. I said, I just, you know, that's where the big mountains are. That's where the adventure is. You know, I need that adventure in my life. And she said, but what if you die? You know, I said, I'm not gonna die, honey. But I almost did. I almost did. I could have real easily died. Stupid decision, trying to beat that storm over that pass, having a down sleeping bag. You know, in that tent, you know, it was great because nothing else would have fit under that boulder. But, you know, it was so narrow. Like I said, the condensation just rubbed off on my sleeping bag, got it wet, which was just the coffin, another nail in the coffin, totally. So I knew this morning, you know, I thought about it all night, found my mind racing, found my heart racing, like 2 hours after I'd gotten warm in the tent. And I'm up there trying to make a plan, and you know, came up with a few different plans. But this morning I just knew that, okay, it was still kind of white out, but it wasn't snowing. I thought, I'm not gonna try and get over that pass, even though I thought before there'd be less snow over there. I thought, look, there might be a chance that I still have some tracks left to follow to get out of here. And thankfully I got out of there, because you could barely see my tracks in a lot of places. And it's been snowing off and on, really cold wind gusts all day. So yeah, luckily I didn't fall in a creek, didn't break my leg or twist my ankle. Luckily I didn't stay in the tent last night, or again this morning, because it's still socked in up there. You know, I could spend the next few days up there, and then, you know, everything's wet, you're cold, you're done. So I made the right decision this time, and yep, heading off the mountains.